français si vous voulez. Otherwise, grazie, that's all I know.
Thank you.
So thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
It is such a pleasure to be able to showcase that. That was very entertaining, isn't it? No.
Cool,
Yes.
Thank you.
Cool,
It was
different.
interesting. I especially love the scene. Deb was the last person at the end of the film. She's the one who introduced me.
Nailed it.
Yeah, she nailed it. But she's also the one who introduced me to you guys. So I know you, but I want you to proper introduce yourself so like that the crowd and the person who's watching live as well can know where you're coming from, what's your background, and I'm gonna give you a mic so you're gonna be able to talk.
My name is Ben Stagger, and I was a producer and co-writer on that film right there. So yeah, and that's about it. How about you, Steve?
I'm Vitamin Steve, and I'm who I was there. I'm always like that.
Who's Go-Go?
Go-Go, the hero. I'm Sam. I played Sam, and yeah, co-wrote it as well. And yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep.
That is amazing. My first question is number one, what inspired you to write that script? And part in French as well. So I want to hear a little bit about this idea since we have a few writers here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a couple of years ago, that was a sequel to another short film we made a couple of years ago called A French Anglais Birthday, and we thought, what if we made a movie and wrote it in English and then had French characters and threw it in Google Translate and then had some funny English people, do it and see what happens. We had a couple French speakers though in that film and this film, and then we decided to make a sequel, and that was the sequel right there, and we did the same sort of process. Yeah.
Played around with some genre stuff as well. We all love like heist movies, action movies, buddy cop. So we try to combine all that, and
I can see it.
yeah, a little bit of that there, yeah.
You say you put it on Google Translate, so you don't speak French, huh? So if I switch to French right there.
Oh, I can't do it.
Si je te parle en français, tu vas être correct?
Je speak English. Yeah, but there were some French speakers in the film. Hanif, he can speak French.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we had to have a couple legit ones,
No, I'm not joking. I really love the idea.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's not real French.
No. We had a few people kind of check it out, to make sure there was some legitimacy. So yeah.
No, I really loved it. By the way, I want you to talk a little bit because I want to hear about you. How did you feel about that character? That was very interesting. The character.
Sorry,
I wanna have an idea about how did you create that character. It was so great. So I really love the part where you're singing. By the way.
Thank you so much. I just came when he said that French-English war, like the French and the English, that's been happening in Canada for a long time, and I thought, let me see if I can pretend that I'm a French-Canadian pirate. I don't know.
But it is amazing. I
Oh,
love
thank
it.
you, merci.
Mais ça fait plaisir.
Oh, grazie.
Tenara? No, that's
No, that's
Spanish.
French. That's French. Yeah.
Prego.
Or also
Prego,
yeah.
yeah.
We got an Italian in the audience. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, I'm Canadian. I was born here.
So another question here. We talk about the writing. You didn't direct it. It was Joel. But how was it? If you can talk, because he's not here, and we want to kind of give him a mic, even though he's not here. So if you want to touch a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so it was actually co-directed by. Oh, here she is.
Oh, the star!
Yeah.
Woo!
Alex, you want to bring a chair?
Yeah.
A chair, yeah.
Hi, Sabine, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You like to make an entrance? We love it.
There she is.
Yes. so sorry.
out to see you.
Yeah, we already
Thanks.
started.
It was really nice to
Yes,
see
I
you.
did, yes. I loved it, and that's why we're talking about that film right now, live on Facebook.
I hope
Okay,
you can.
so we were talking about Joel, and we will talk about your character after that question. But we were talking about Joel. How was it? How is it co-directed? If
He
you can go back to
co-directed
that.
it with Conrad Osei, and they just really collaborated on their vision of how it should look. They're inspired by lots of different heist movies, comedy movies, and all that, and they worked together. And
But it's based on him because he didn't like studying French in school.
yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so talk a little bit about that. It's not because I'm French or being like.
No. I wish I knew more French, so maybe I was just jealous of like not being able to speak it, and this was my outlet to help,
But trust me, you
live
don't have
out a
to be
dream.
You don't have to be jealous because look at me now. I have an accent and I cannot pronounce H.
I love it.
It is a beautiful accent.
Oh, mais ça fait plaisir, merci. Okay, so Deb Boschman here, who plays the character of Angel Ford. I want to know how did you, what was the inspiration behind that character? How was it to play that character?
Well, it was a ridiculous character, and I was just absurd, so that fits my personality. So,
Yeah.
just crazy Deb.
If you don't know Deb, I've known her for a long time. I call her Deb the Legend because she is a legend. We all
Deb's a legend,
Yeah,
yes.
Deb the Legend. That's her name. Every time I see her, it's like, oh, that's Deb the Legend. But so from there, I wanted to have an idea of why the idea of talking about Ford. Where did this come from?
Well, we wanted to have a villain in this film and somehow connect it back to Canada and Ontario, and I really don't know. We're like, oh, who could she be fun? Like, could be a funny person to like be behind this? And we thought, oh, what about Rob Ford and Doug Ford's mom? So it just kind of came during the writing process,
I
I'd say.
really love that. I saw
Yeah.
you stop laughing. What was the joke in your brain? You need to share.
Oh, I haven't seen this in a while, and when the scene was coming up, I couldn't believe we did that. I don't know. It was just random and
But you
funny.
know what? That's the beauty with arts. You can do whatever you want. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. I'll go back to Deb the Legend here at the beginning. At the beginning, there's a scene that is very interesting. You want to talk more about that scene?
About my scene?
Yeah, the beginning, the first scene, where you're like, yeah.
Oh, where I'm in bed with
Yes,
Pam?
exactly. How was shooting that?
Well, it was, I flirted a lot with the cameraman, but Cam was generally frightened of me, so. It was fun.
Yeah, I love it. So,
It was a great house. We were in a great house around St. Clair and Ossington. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really somebody's bedroom, and it was fun. Yeah, it was great.
that's amazing.
And it wasn't too hard either. They made it easy. They were great to work with, I have to
It
say.
seems like
They are wonderful people.
They seem like
Absolutely
good people.
amazing.
Yeah,
Everyone was amazing.
This
And
is
they
the-
work as a team.
yeah.
No snobbery and nothing like, the film sets you're on. It was like no hierarchy. Everybody was like, and there was no waiting around. We made it very quick and looked after us really well.
That's amazing. The next question, I want everybody to share. You wanted to say something. I can see it
wanted
in
to
your
say,
beautiful face.
That everybody in that movie everyone's a stand-up comic.
That was my next question.
Ah,
Oh my God, because
never mind, I'm
yes,
sorry.
I wanted to talk about because I know a lot of you do a comedy as well, and that was my next question. And that's amazing that you read my brain. No, it's okay. I love it. It's a conversation.
We got a vibe.
Yes, we had a vibe, exactly. So how was it like playing in comedy and doing stand-up comedy? How was that? If you want to talk about it and maybe
Great to
plug
have
in your
you.
next show if you have a next show coming up.
No, this was acting.
Yeah,
This
I
was
know,
all
but you
acting.
also stand-up comedian as well. So what's different? How is it to actually do a film and also being a stand-up comedian?
To me, that's easy. Stand-up comedy is the toughest thing.
Yeah, I can
Nothing,
imagine.
nothing's tougher than that.
Yeah, And what about the rest of you?
Oh yeah, stand-up is really hard.
Stand up, you get an immediate reaction, and this you don't know if it's good until you're in the editing room, I guess. So there's that process.
Yeah, it's
And-
delayed.
Yeah, and then also memorizing other people's dialogue and lines, and I found that a little trickier. So than stand ups, so we're a little different, you and I. Yeah.
Because Sam's a natural.
And then
Yeah.
He's from Barrie, where everyone is very loud and bold and
Yes.
crazy.
Something in the water there.
What? They're
And then
outspoken.
for you, how is it?
But
Uh,
he was an actor.
I acted a little bit.
Santa
I
Claus.
made a little cameo
Yeah.
role.
In
You
the
know,
first one you acted.
yeah, I acted more in the first
There's
one,
the first
but
one, too.
I don't know, I like acting and doing stand up equally. So it was fun and another opportunity to try to get better at acting. So yeah, it was a fun opportunity I gave myself. So yeah, yeah.
Oh well, it was a leap to get into acting because I don't really act. I used to have a children's theater and I did some acting, but I realized that acting is a real craft. But sometimes you can get there. It was just a small role. I mean, it wasn't a big movie. It wasn't that.
Yeah, maybe it's the beginning of something.
Yeah.
On this note, I wish we can talk with
The beginning of
longer.
something.
Yeah,
I
the
remember
beginning
you
of
always
something.
told me I should be an actress.
I always told you, and I will keep saying it. Okay, so on this note, I just want to tell you that it was great showing your film. We had some great laugh. I love the ending. I hope people will have the chance to watch it, and we will, like this Q&A is live, so I hope we will be able to.
Well, thanks
see
for
more.
having us.
And I hope we will be able to see more of you guys.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Alrighty.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.